So I wanted to make this video for my high school self, but also for anyone that is in a point where they're allowing this notion of wanting to be cool, aspiring to be cool, preventing you from expressing yourself authentically. What I talk about on my channel is how authenticity is really key to unlocking the deepest fulfillment in our lives in like all areas, whether it's our purpose or our creativity or our friendships or the way that our life is and the way that our life manifests. I really believe that authenticity is the thing that really brings about a life that's truly fulfilling to us. And I really think that this like desire to be cool really can get in the way of that. I think that cool can be different things depending on where you're from, but I think what underpins this notion of cool is always this feeling of indifference, of putting on persona. It's a coolness where nothing affects you deeply, you don't care about anything, you're not passionate about anything, you don't try for anything, you're just in the corner like smoking a cigarette, wearing really cool clothes. There's this like post on Instagram, you guys might have seen it, it's like, don't try and be cool, be insane and passionate and crazy, and whoever sticks around is meant for you. And that is really at the heart of this video. A little journey with me. I don't know if it's like really like that original at all, it probably isn't, but definitely in high school I grew up in kind of an alternative area. I grew up in the Byron Bay area. I don't know, it was just like a very like niched way that you needed to like be cool, and like it was like smoking cigarettes, I don't know, being able to say sarcastic jokes, wear these clothes and like go to these parties and always have this kind of like cool indifference to you. And while I tried to be that and be that and be that because I wanted to fit in, it was just so opposite to who I authentically am, what my personality is, and all the things that I really care about. If any of this resonates with you, I just really want to speak to you directly, because everything that's been good that has come out of my life, whether that's genuine connections, exciting opportunities, starting to do things that really fill my cup up, like pursue acting or create YouTube videos, it's always come not from this notion of being cool, but from the willingness to look silly, the willingness to be authentic, the willingness to be passionate. Let go of this like label of cool and just be myself. As I've grown older, I've really learnt to redefine what cool is to me. And like now the people that I find cool are the people that are brave with their lives, that are okay with looking silly, that are trying at the things that they really want to cultivate for themselves in their lives, that are expressive and authentic and weird and allow themselves space to openly express themselves. Like those are the things that I define as cool. So if you're lost in this like feeling of, oh, I just want to be cool, I aspire to be like these people, really dig deep within yourself and ask yourself what it is that you deeply value and you deeply admire, and start redefining what cool is for yourself. I think that that's really helped me redefine what it is that you put on a pedestal, what it is that you would like to cultivate, what it is that you look up to, and become that thing. I think one of the most beautiful fucking things in life, guys, is being able to embrace your inner nerd. I've talked about this with like a lot of my friends, but I actually have come to think as I've grown older that every successful person that has really tried at anything is a nerd. Hear me out, because to be that obsessed and consistent and have so much grit and consistency towards building something for yourself requires a nerd level of obsession, commitment, interest, passion, curiosity. And again, I think it's so much fucking funner to be in a mode of existence where you're in connection to something that really sets your soul on fire, that really makes you feel passionate, that ignites this feeling of curiosity. Like, if anything, embrace being a nerd over being cool. This like mask of cool comes and primarily, I think, stems from this fear of vulnerability, this fear of being seen, this fear of being harmed, this fear of just the awkwardness and just the mess of being a human being. And unfortunately, even when we try and put these masks on and protect ourselves, we can't actually ever run away from the vulnerability of being a human. I know that sounds really dramatic, but it's true. I've been really looking at the cost of anything we kind of do in life, putting on like a cool persona and a cool masks and not really expressing anything that's authentic to you, that's different about you, that's unique about you, whether through the clothes you wear, the way that you act, the way that you speak. you know, how you relate to people, what you do in your life, the path you follow. It can shield you from feeling truly judged, feeling rejected, you know, because you're not putting out anything authentic. So then therefore it's going to hurt less if people do reject you. The reality is being authentic, putting down the label of cool, redefining what cool is for yourself, channeling your inner nerd, you know, staying in connection to whatever it is that makes you passionate is going to be harder. Maybe it's going to be more vulnerable. It's going to take a lot more inner work from yourself. It's going to take a lot more courage. It's really important to look at and weigh up what it is that you're actually losing versus gaining in whatever you choose to be and whatever you choose to act on. Choosing to be cool, putting this mask on, maybe you get less criticism, maybe it hurts less, but you also lose connection to your purpose for being here, for genuine connections. You lose opportunities that are aligned to you. You lose connection with your source, with your purpose for being here. And I know that I make that like so dramatic, but if there's anything about me, I really do see things like this as really black and white. When it comes to our authenticity, I really think it is a situation of things being very black and white, in the sense of I just have this deep belief that being authentic is the path to getting the most fulfillment, to attracting the life that's really meant for you, to becoming and living up to the potential of who you were born to be. We really do all have a choice to act in accordance to whatever it is that we want to be and we want to become. And guys, I've been through such a big journey with this. Like, I really did hide for a lot of years. I didn't start a YouTube channel. I didn't pursue acting. I didn't acknowledge these parts of myself that were there. I didn't acknowledge my desire to be seen, the nerdy parts of me, the weird parts of me, let alone have a place where I could express these things. And what it left me feeling was constantly in a state of jealousy, stuckness, envy for people that were showing up as themselves, this feeling that I could never be like that, feeling disconnected from the people in my life because they weren't actually aligned to me, because I wasn't being myself. It just fostered so much resentment and disconnection and dissatisfaction, and everything that I thought that trying to pursue this vision of cool or trying to be cool would bring me. It didn't bring me anything that really felt real or felt meaningful. If this resonates with you, and obviously take whatever it is that resonates, leave what doesn't. I always say that. Remind yourself, no one is actually cool. It's all, what's that phrase? Like smokes and mirrors. It's all smokes and mirrors. Lean in towards what it is that brings you alive, what it is that makes you feel like yourself. Have the fucking courage to express your humanity, to be the person that does express who they are freely. And I just think there's so much fucking beauty in that. There's this quote I love, and it's like, the beauty of you is how you wear who you are. We all within us have such a beautiful spirit of authenticity, of something unique that we can bring through our personal experiences, through our stories. We have these curiosities, we have these interests, we have these passions, we have these inclinations, we have these gifts. I don't care who you are, I know that you have something unique to give. And the moment that you put down trying to be somebody else, trying to be cool, trying to aspire to be something that isn't you, and you start listening deep within your heart and listening to what makes you feel alive, not seeking outside but looking within, asking yourself those questions and being in a consistent pursuit of those questions and pursuit of that authentic part of you, I think then that's when everything really shifts. And it's not just a one day I've decided this and everything's going to change. You know, it takes hard work, and I'm constantly in digging deep within myself, putting down these limiting blocks of what I need to be or who I should be, and actually just tuning into myself in every moment, in every season, every day. What's true to me? What's authentic to me? What do I want to express today? And what do I need to heal in order to give myself permission to express today? I really felt like I lost myself in this pursuit of trying to be cool, trying to be this persona. And it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what you have grown up with and given to you or programmed into you as what you need to be, how you need to be cool, to be liked, to be approved. It doesn't matter what it is. It can vary for all of us. But what does matter is that you learn to put that down and dig within yourself, because you have all the answers you need. And I know that you're capable of living a really enriched and fulfilled and exciting and authentic and passionate life, and don't let this notion of cool get in the way of that. This video was kind of a ramble and a mess, but I hope that you resonated with it in some way. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to my channel, because I will be talking more about this notion of authenticity and how I'm consistently on this journey of authenticity and moving through the blocks, challenges, fears, holdbacks that can come in the way of showing up authentically in the world, which is, I believe, the work of my life, and in some way the work of everybody's life, is to ask ourselves uniquely what's within us that we need to manifest in the world and we need to be in the world. So yeah, sending so much love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.